Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to try to get familiar with posing. So basically, I want to try to get better at posing and drawing arms and stuff instead of looking like a stick figure. If you have seen any of my other drawings, they look like kind of like stick figures. Don't ask. I try to draw a dagger, like a knife kind of, because I want the character to hold it. But then you'll see in a minute I was struggling with the hand because the hand is so difficult for me. And then I used the moving tool to move the knife to it. So maybe because I thought it would make it easier, but inevitably it just made it a little harder. Also sidetrack that I'm also using layers, so that's how it's going like that. If you know anything about IBIS paint. I got tired of it and I used my hand as reference to hold it. Ignore how stubby my hands are. I don't know why. I called them my little stubs. And then, as you see here, I struggled with the head for a second there, but then I realized, you know what, I should use a different tip of how to draw a head. So I go with like an oval shape and do the line right there. And you'll see, like, I want to make it look a little hunchback, but also not. And then I wanted to try a anime style of a mouth and make her look angry. So that's a new style for me too. I had to look up on Pinterest for help. And then, of course, I start outlining because outline's the best. And I did forget to use the opacity tool, so ignore it. A good thing about this is when you do an outline, yes, it might change a little bit, but it also means it's getting a little better. I kind of want to make this person like an elf kind of type of a character, so that's kind of how I was going to go with this, but like not full on elf. Also, this is a reference to my medieval elf costume I did for Halloween one time, so take it. Decided to give her like a ginger type of hair. I know it looks a little brown, but I promise it's an orange. I promise. And then I used the darker shade of an orange to color and fill in the eyebrows and stuff. This I didn't like it, and I was lazy, so I decided to use the magic wand tool and do the shading, which worked really well. And then I gave her some green eyes and stuff because, you know, I thought it was cute, and it kind of gives me like Irish vibes. I don't know. I don't take it. I don't know. And I give her some lips, and then I give her some freckles because I find freckles so cute. I'm not even joking. They're so cute on people. And then I use that magic wand tool again to do the sage green and the shading. And then I want to make her have gloves, so I gave her a shading outline of the gloves. And then you'll see in a second, I decided to use the lace tool. I know you cannot see it, but if you look a little closer, you'll know. And then I shaded in the knife and colored it in. And also I used like a brown tip of the knife because I don't know why. It just was nice to have brown tips, but it looks kind of black. And then, of course, I made the background green because who doesn't like green? I mean, like, not neon green, but you know. That's the end result. I hope you like it. Bye!